Hey, listen up. This is a breaking news alert. I need to put this out there for anybody that has TiVo. Anybody, I'm pissed that I don't have TiVo yet. I know it's crazy, but I still haven't set it up with EPB out here in Chattanooga. Anybody that's been recording NBC just before Ellen came on, I need you to go back before that special news alert that was just issued about the stock market. Rewind your player back and find me that graphic approximately 30 seconds before that news alert was issued. There was a graphic that was flashed across the screen that the stock market is closed. So then they came with the news alert a few seconds later, telling us that the stock market is down 500 points due to what's going on in China, and they're tumbling in China right now, so it's affecting us here in the United States. So with that being said, the analyst that came on actually said that there's not a panic. That there's not a panic. I understand that. I get it. Cool. You don't want people to panic. But if 30 seconds before that clip, there was a graphic that flashed across the screen for just a few seconds that the stock market is closed, then where did that graphic come from? I'm not making this up. Somebody go, anybody with TiVo, please rewind your player. Rewind it back. Try to find that graphic. I watched it pop across. I was sitting here with my lady. We both watched it pop across, and I said, wait a second, hold on. Something's not right. That doesn't make sense. I didn't hear the stock market was closed. I have updates on all the news stories so I can figure out what's going on around the world really quick. And none of my updates have went off on my laptop or phone. So with that being said, this was truly breaking news that was just coming out on the fly. And for that graphic to come out first, that disturbs me. Anybody, please, if you have TiVo, rewind it back. Let me find that graphic. I don't have the capability of doing it. So I know what my eyes saw, because that's what alerted me to actually look at the TV. I was talking to my lady at first, and we were just conversating, about general topics, and I glanced over, and I saw, because I seen the TV flash. So I glanced over, that graphic came up, went away. And I'm like, whoa, what does that mean? It went back to the regular Ellen intro. After that, a few seconds later, the special report came on. So, and it didn't go back to that graphic again, but that graphic only needed to flash there for a few seconds. The implications of that graphic means that it's already designed, that this graphic is already done. And the lady that came on said there's no panic. Well, why is that graphic designed already? If that graphic is designed already saying that the stock market is closed, that means that trading stops. It didn't say the stock market closes at a such and such number, No, it was a breaking news report, stock market closed. That graphic went away. It's like they glitched it by accident, but I don't think it was an accident. I think it was meant to happen for those very few seconds. Because do you know how many people are watching the beginning of Ellen? Come on, it's one of the most watched shows during this talk show hour. So for it to come on at that advantageous moment, that does not signify an accident to me. You're not going to post a graphic like that saying closed. That's different. If it's closed, we're in trouble. And anybody with common sense knows that. If the stock market closes, that means crashed. It means we got a big problem. So anybody with TiVo, find me that graphic, or whatever video recording service you may have. They have so many different. If you have DVR, there you go. If anybody with DVR, rewind it for me, please. Get me that graphic. Post it in this news feed here, because that was too much for me. All right, thanks. Don't forget to go to my website, whoissincere.com. I'll be posting the story here with the video. I was able to actually capture the guy, talking about the stock market, the guy and the lady talking about the stock market dropping 500 points, the special breaking report. So go to my website, whoissincere.com. I have it posted.
It was a very difficult day today, especially on Wall Street today. The Dow Industrial Average down at several points during the day, more than 500 points. It's caught down 529 right now. This is a significant change, and we want to check in with Sue Herrera at CNBC to find out just what's going on. Sue?
Harry, what's going on is that the global markets, the U.S. market included, came under significant pressure today because they're worried about the fact that global growth may be slowing down. Specifically, they're worried about China. China does an awful lot of business with the United States, and big companies like Apple and IBM, Deere, Hewlett-Packard, McDonald's, they do a significant amount of business in China. So if Chinese consumers are not able to buy their goods, it could really negatively impact their bottom line. So it's this overall concern that growth around the world is slowing and that some countries may be looking at slipping back in recession. And that's one of the things that really spooked Wall Street today.
And the market is down, what, 10% now from the market high earlier this year. That's when you start to use things like the C word. Is this an actual correction?
On the close today, it would put us down 10% from the market high, and that would technically be a correction. Now, there are others who point out that basically you should get this 10% correction, and for longer-term investors, a lot of these stocks have come down considerably, and it may be time to take a look at perhaps adding those to your portfolio.
Very quickly, Sue, do you have any sense of a feeling of panic on Wall Street today? People remember what happened
Let's listen to
7
this.
or 8
Listen.
years ago, and
Yes.
one of people wonder, is this a
You saw
replay,
the
beginning
graphic
of a
before
replay?
this.
I didn't get that sense of panic. I do sense that people are going to be very cautious going into Monday morning's trading session. They want to see how the Chinese and global markets open up, so we may see some more selling pressure on Monday, Harry.
Sue Herrera from CNBC, thank you so much. So much more news to come a little bit later on.
Oh, this is
evening on
crazy.
NBC Nightly News with
That's
Lester Holt
ridiculous.
from New York.
I
Right
saw
now.
that graphic. You saw that graphic.
Yeah.
Something's not right.